welcome back to Jenny's Thermal Crazy Kitchen. Today I want to show you something rather important, and that is how to take your bowl apart, and even more important, how to put it back together again. So why is that important? Now that we do have these beautiful pre-clean molds that have been enhanced for the TM6, I absolutely love them because they make my life so much easier for the in-between cookings. But at the end of the cooking day, I really still like to take my bowl apart and pop it in the dishwasher. As you know, all the parts from the Thermomix bowl and the attachments that come with the machine are dishwasher safe. So, as I like to say, the Thermomix is here to make your life easier, not harder. So I appreciate that. But I found that if I put my bowl completed as is with the base and the blades attached, it very often I still see there's some residue that can build up over time, so I want to take it apart for the best cleaning results. And here I'm going to show you how to do this. First of all, depending if you're left or right-handed, I'm right-handed, that's why I'm taking the bowl in my left hand. And I want you to have a look at the bottom upside down. So you can see there's a gap, and this is where the 4 fingers from my right hand go in. And I'm using this grip here for my thumb. So if I hold the bowl straight like that in front of me, I'll pop to the side, you can see that better. All I do is turn the base and move it to the left. And this is how my base and the bowl getting released. Just mindful for when you're doing this for the first time and you have your Thermomix new arrived on the kitchen bench, this is very tight, and this is because it comes straight out of the factory. So I promise you, the moment you have started cooking and we've used some high heat on that, that will soften it up, and the good news is you can't break it. So working from here with basically what you get is a 3-piece jigsaw. It's the base, it's the blades, and it's your bowl. So if you don't take your bowl apart for a deep clean, what will happen over time, there will be residue that builds up underneath that ring, and also in between the ring and the blades. All right. So that's why you want to pop it in a dishwasher every now and then. And also you will find that there's build-up residue right here where the blades are sitting in. So now that we have our 3 pieces, and once they get out of the dishwasher, then we just need to make sure the pins in between here that they are dry before we're assembling it and popping it back into the machine. So the way how to do this is I usually have the base with that nozzle facing towards me. I have the bowl with the handle in a 30-degree angle away from that nozzle. Can you see the opening here? And you can feel it. It's when it's sitting right in there, and that also opens up that little flower opening down here, and that's where my blades go in. So I wiggle them a little bit and make sure they're all the way to the bottom, and I can ensure that they don't pop out when I close this gap here by just holding my finger on top of the blades like this. And all I do is I use my right hand, because I'm right-handed, that's my stronger hand, and push these 2 elements together so that the base and the handle line up again in one row. So what else can we do? Using the pre-clean molds that are built in already in the machine, popping it in the dishwasher, and to make sure it also gets clean underneath the blades. Another great tip is before you actually start the pre-clean, so let's say you have made a beautiful dip in here, a guacamole, and you really want to grab every last bit of the dip. Before you wash it, you want to pop the bowl back into the machine and go about 3 or 4 seconds on speed 10, so the highest speed setting that you can go. And what will happen then, that the dip or whatever you have in there will just flick everything to the side, and goes to the sides of your bowl, and that can help you easily to scrape it out to make sure you get the last little spoon out of that dip. Also, if you make some pizza dough or any other, or sourdough sometimes can be a little bit more sticky, a great tip is, again, try a couple of seconds on speed 10, or you can also use the turbo function to do that. And still, if your dough is very sticky sometimes, it's a good tip just to sprinkle a little bit of flour on top of that sticky dough and do the same thing. Turbo it or go a couple of seconds on speed 10, and you'll see that will help releasing the rest of the sticky dough to flick off the blades, and then do the dough pre-clean in the machine afterwards, and you're ready to go. So I hope you found this helpful and that you are now confident in taking your bowl apart and putting it back together again. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope I see you next time.